first game and in 6 of the first 7 and finished with 23 his rookie season. And now number 13 has 40. Falk with a shot, stopped by Dobish, rebound there. Just failing to finish was Finney.
Rolling puck, that's a funny bounce, that's for sure. Hopping all over the place, and it found its way wobbling off the crossbar into the corner. Anytime you see the referee give that safe sign, like in baseball, you know it.
Comes across here for Caulfield. Caulfield from an acute angle. Oh, and Gibson able to hold on to that.
The Canadiens haven't been as good as they'd like the last week or so.
Shot there from Slafkovsky, who has 24 goals, his best offensive season. For the number 1 pick, Juraj Slafkovsky. Here's Suzuki. Passed across.
What a
Slafkovsky gets stopped.
What a play. We'll look at this when we get a chance. You talk about creativity.
To lead the team at a chance.
Boy, oh boy, he's got those happy feet. Boy, look at that play by Suzuki. That was planned. He saw Slafkovsky going to the front of the net. He's looking. Little flip pass over everybody. And that's a top-notch save by John Gibson early in this hockey game. What a beautiful feathery pass. That was close.
Terrific vision. You saw it right there. 15 points is past 9 and a beautiful setup in for Hudson. And that gets knocked away and then smothered by Gibson. Came over from the New York Islanders. Wearing number 53 on defense with Matheson. Dobson has it. And a save there up high. Moved on from the Los Angeles Kings back to Montreal. Johansson on defense. Dries tried to feed it around, but it got picked off as the Red Wings were unable to clear. Sent back in by Brendan Gallagher. Canadian circle with it. A shot from Veleno off the side of the net. Joe Veleno wearing number 90 for Montreal. Has it again. Oh, got redirected in front by Brendan Gallagher.
The reason I'm telling you that, because the first one gets thrown out. Montreal won 5-1 here.
Oh, and a save there on a fluttering shot. Intercepted the line, then knocked back out to center. Kane left it there for Comfer. Comfer, back pass, and a save there off Perron. Puck is loose, and a sliding Dobish stopped that. David Perron with the opportunity. Good save there by Dobish. It mattered for about a minute. Save there by Dobish, rebound kicked out until the Red Wings lost in the tiebreaker when Washington played along the boards and got out to center ice. Edmondson rink-wide feed is a beauty, and a save there by Dobish. 20 goals in the season for number 91. Great hockey sense. A save by Dobish, rebound up front. Oh, Dobish kicked that back.
Wow.
Went off Kane.
Yeah, crazy bounce. And good movement by Dobish from right to left. With those big paddles of his. Boy, funny looking bounce right off. It looked like his gloves.
They've made the most of their chances. There's one right there and off the post.
Guess who?
Chance there for Caulfield.
Caulfield again. Number 48, Hudson. And Slafkovsky, boy, has he become a heck of a hockey player? There's a look at that goalpost again by...
What a pass.
Great pass between the legs. That's no accident. And Caulfield takes the time and cling.
Couldn't get in, loose puck. Racing after it goes Kapanen. Coming back though is Falk to knock it away. Kapanen centering Veleno. Sharp angle, Gibson will play it. He'll move it out to center ice for Edmondson. Over for David Perron. Perron cuts back, feeds off Raymond. Raymond with it, in back of the net. Back at full strength. Here's Perron. Oh, and he tried a sharp angle, nearly got it off Dobish and in.
That might have gone off iron. Interference. This is a break for Detroit. Let's see if they take advantage of it. It was some iron by number 57, Perron, off the back of the head of the goaltender.
Looks for open ice, found a bit, lane closed off. Raymond with it, Falk the shot, save made, rebound out front. Full strength is Montreal, and Dobish into it now.
I mean, there's sticks and all kinds of stuff flying all over the place. And Not a bad thing for your goaltender to try to get you some jump in your team. Pretty good save by Dobish first on Andrew Kopp with a backhand.
And Jakub Dobish has been quite a story for Montreal, who is third. Watched by Kane. See the timeout there. Red Wings have been out there a long time. Gibson trying to hold it, couldn't. Montreal still in control. So a power play here for Montreal, and the Red Wings use Larkin in this capacity too, as they're shorthanded here. Off Gibson, loose puck, and they score. Slavkovsky. He gets his 25th goal and his 13th on the power play.
This is where your special teams come into play. Advantage of your power play opportunities. Fortunate bounce right to the slot, and Slavkovsky makes no mistake off the bottom of the crossbar into the net. Yeah, it came off of the right pad of Gibson, and you can't stop that. And the
Cuts back to the middle, knocked off his stick. The reach of Edmondson did that for Comfort. On to DeBrincat, flies through the middle. DeBrincat went back for Kane, had to stop the take. Took the shot in, scores! From long range!
I had a perfect view of what options Patrick Kane had right in my sight line to the net. And these 60-foot shots finding a way to get in the back of the net. And it's exactly what happened. Although in this one, a break for Detroit because it goes off the rear end of Dobson, I think. Kane just says, I'm going between the legs of Newhook. And I think it could have hit JT Compher, who's right there.
Off Dobish, off Compher.
Oh my goodness. So a 5.
Edmondson, turnaround try. Kane in back of the net for Compher. Late feed, and a chance there for Casper and a big stop for Dobish. Perron trying to contain Hudson. Hudson out in front himself. Off a skate, backhanded. Stays out. Evans, great chance.
This is nuts. Hart stopping stuff. How does this not go in? Oy, oy, oy.
He missed on the short side and basically hit Gibson with it. Not that one, right here. He had the open side and hit Gibson on the backhand.
Well, it's just like
right here.
Dobish at the other side.
Yep.
He was off balance. The reason he couldn't get it short side is because Evans was reached out so far.
To the far corner, they chase Compher there first. Tipped by Kane, back for Mike Matheson. Lost the puck. Where did it go? He scores! What a play! What a goal!
For this one again. Right there. An intentional tip off the board, so it couldn't go to Montreal. A miscue at the other end of a rolling puck. Oh my goodness. And a break for Detroit on that one, and they cash in to DeBrincat as Matheson has trouble with the roller, but again, Kane.
Back for Edmondson. Played along the boards, it comes loose for DeBrincat again. DeBrincat ahead for Kopp with the empty net. Kopp in a goal, he's going to seal the game.
Oh boy. What a comeback for Andrew Kopp in an unselfish play by the Cavs.
Tonight to help the Red Wings to victory.
Boy, oh boy. What a grinding kind of a game. It's turned out with a 1-goal game, then the empty netter. Holy mackerel, what a start.
The Red Wings win it 3-1. The first of 4 straight against Atlantic opponents, and John Gibson